All right, music fans, welcome back. Harmless Dave here, talking yet about real music a little bit and some politics mixed in, and doing it in real time for a couple of real people out there, just like you and just like me. So, Rod Stewart is in a little hot water, but I'm guessing his fans really don't care. It says here, is Rod Stewart next in line to get canceled over Trump? His statement sparks controversy. Now, this isn't just a statement. This is at a concert where he put up a graphic of four Donald Trumps getting progressively more orange. Okay, orange man bad and all that. And the quote says here, I didn't know he was orange until a number of years ago when he happened to turn orange. I respect either one, but he obviously doesn't, because all of a sudden he made a turn and he became an orange person. I think somebody should look into that. Now, um, if you haven't been keeping up with politics, last week, Donald Trump went to a very hostile environment where he got all these questions, and he was wondering about Kamala Harris and how she identifies. And people claim that Kamala Harris identifies as an African American today, and basically she's always identified that way. All right, so let's test that hypothesis, shall we? Gonna do a screen share because I think this will pretty much prove the point that I'm trying to make. So bear with me here.
Okay, so what we're gonna cook today
Okay.
is an Indian recipe.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
you are Indian.
Yes, yes.
Okay, and I
Okay.
don't know that everybody knows that, but I find that wherever I go and I see Indian people at the supermarket, on the street, everyone's like, you know, Kamala Harris is Indian, right? It's like the thing we're so excited about to have you running for president.
Yeah.
So we're both Indian,
Yes.
but actually we're both South Indian.
Yes. You look like the entire one half of my family.
Okay, thank you.
You do.
I've been telling people
You
we're
do.
related already,
Yeah.
so this is perfect. It's basically true. And so
All right, so she admits there like two or three times in a very short time span that she's Indian. All right, she said it over and over again, and I would think that would clear it up for people. I don't know. I don't think it's that hard for Rod Stewart. In fact, the gentleman who posted this says Kamala's dad is 50% Indian and 50% white Irish. Her mom is 100% Indian. Neither of her parents identify as black. So that's it. Full stop. There's really nothing more to talk about. Let me say this, though, right? So if you're a Trump fan, at times it does get a little tedious where we go down these, rabbit trails of who is what ethnicity, and does that really matter? I think it matters in this case more because she claims that she's down with the hood. She's understanding the struggle of the inner city, and she identifies with those people. I think if she really wanted to identify with all of us, she would just tell the truth. Yeah, I'm Indian and Irish. Indian and Irish. So that isn't exactly wrong for Donald Trump to say, a few years ago, she said she was Indian. Now she says she's black. And Rod Stewart makes a joke because Donald Trump has turned more orange over the years. Donald Trump, by the way, doesn't like it when people call him orange. He's never gone out there and talked about his orange heritage. But this is where the meme, orange man bad and all that stuff originates from. I just feel bad for the public because we're squabbling about things which can be easily proven to either be true, or they can also be proven not to be all that important. A bunch of people did praise Rod Stewart, though, on social media for standing up to Trump in honor of Harris. One commenter said, "This is savage, and I'm so proud of you." It's so savage, but it's wrong. It says here, now I love you more, Rod Stewart. Others felt he should have kept his opinion to himself. People in the entertainment industry should keep their opinions to themselves. They have no idea about the real world. Well, I agree with some of that. Some of them, depending on what part of the entertainment world they're in, if they're in the upper echelon of the entertainment industry, yeah, they don't have a clue how the average person has to deal with things these days. Another person said, I'm really trying to figure out your reasoning for this post other than to alienate some of your fans. Probably should stick to music. You know what's ironic here? Very important is that if you go to a Trump rally, they're playing all this boomer music. You get Elton John and the Rolling Stones. You get Sam and Dave. Hold On, I'm Coming, which is just one of my favorite soul tunes from the past. But you get all of this great music from country and pop and classic rock. And, Rod Stewart might want to, play into this a little bit. But, he's always been a little bit different than just as far as his opinions on things. And it's fine. But I figured I would come on here and just correct the record using Kamala Harris's own words. Personally, I don't have anything against Kamala Harris. She seems like a funny, nice person. I don't know if she's presidential material. I'm just saying, I just on that level. And I think that's what we need to be focusing on and not, whose skin is black, whose skin is orange. I mean, who's going to do better for the economy? Who's going to be doing better at the southern border as far as stopping illegal immigration in this country? Who's going to get interest rates to go down? I'll wait. I'm pretty sure between these two, one has a track record of at least accomplishing that for a few years. Gas prices. What's the plan, man? If you're going to do better than that, I want to hear about how you're going to do it. Is it drill, baby, drill? Or is it mandating more electric cars for people who can't afford electric cars and basically banning travel over 300 or 400 miles? Not that I do that much traveling, but then you have to plug your car in and just sit there. So look, it's fine. If you're into the pop culture wars, if you think because Rod Stewart is doing this that you like him more and you like Kamala Harris and you're going to vote for Kamala, I think you should stick to the issues. Whether you're a Trump fan or not, you should look into the issues and see who's better on what issue and then make an informed choice. But I'm starting to think that all of this voting and caring about voting is like a fool's errand. It's so distracting. I mean, I have election fatigue, which I have to be careful how you say certain things to the election fatigue. I have it, and I don't know how to get rid of it. I'm hoping the cure is music, right? And I should showcase some music. What do I got sitting over here? That's good. Well, I've showcased this recently, but here's some Blackberry Smoke for you. Be right here. Great album. Also, I got this in the mail the other day. This one I should have talked about because I haven't discussed it as much. This is Jeff Larson, Adobe Home. This is fantastic. If you like the music of America, kind of the laid back West Coast acoustic sounding stuff, Jeff is a great songwriter, so check that out. I'm getting away from the stuff that I was promoting for a long time just because it's really not that good. It's not good. The newer stuff's just not good compared to the older stuff for the most part. There are exceptions, and I will try to highlight those when I find them. But in the meantime, folks, vote carefully out there. It's August. Believe it or not, it's getting kind of close. November will be here before you know it. So pray for the country. If you pray for anything, pray for the country. Pray for peace around the world. There is all kinds of violence erupting in the Middle East. And we're funding the war. in the Middle East. That's why we have a $35 trillion debt, and it's not going away. And quite honestly, neither one of these candidates running for president has a plan to get rid of the national debt. So we'll see how that all works out.